Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here, Ebony. I'm here to do messages for Virgo. How you doing, Virgo? I hope all is well with you. Hope your day is going well. If you're new to the channel and like the content, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel. It allows the channel to grow, helps me to evolve, bringing more to the channel as well as myself. If you've been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I love you much. And cross watcher, you're definitely welcome here. So, our usual, let's get into what it is that you need to know, Virgo. What do you need to know, Virgo? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What do Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? All right, Virgo, let's get it. Temptation. All right, and we got transformation. Wow, TT. So my name could be TT. We got the number 13. We got the number 15. We skipping the 14. Okay. So 3 and the 1 is the 4, and the 4 of fire, since it's I'm sorry, the 4 of water, since transformation is Scorpio. It's pretty much 4 of Cups energy. So that's sitting there in contemplation. That's thinking. Okay, the 5 plus the 1 is a 6. So that's going to calm waters. 5 minus the 1 will be the 4. And that will be a Capricorn. So that will be grounded energy. So that will be Pentacles. That will be the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so that will simply be about you holding on, holding back. Okay, holding dearly. But this is the energy that is actually transforming. You or someone else. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Take that high resonance. Okay, don't have to be. All right, so let's see what it's all about here. Transforming temptations. It could be some toxic behavior going on. You're looking to change it. It's some things that you're indulging in or you're surrounded by, and there's a desire to change it. Somebody could be tempted by you. Yeah. Okay, we get boundaries and we get the Capricorn card again. We get extremes, which would actually be the temptation here, Virgo. So it's something you're tempted to do, something you're needing to do, something you've been indulging in, that you're looking at that needs to transform by way of you setting boundaries and saying, look, it has to go this way. It's not a my way or the highway, but then again, it is. Okay, because I need it to go this way for me. This helps me. This helps better than me. All right, and since it's a 12 and it's a 1 plus a 2, so that's the 3. So we're looking at pretty much either waiting on something to happen. We're looking at reconciliation. All right. We're also looking at it being about community collaboration. Again, this toxicity card is something extreme. All right. So it's a lot going on here that you're looking at now that has to transform. Like, I can't do this anymore is what I'm hearing. I can't do this anymore. All right. So let's go ahead and put something on that. Can't do it no more, Virgo. What's up? Setting boundaries, like, listen, it has to go this way. It has to be seen this way. I have to put it in this proper perspective this way, and that's the way it has to go. Okay, for the me. So this is pretty much about you, Virgo. All right, pretty much about you. Yeah, trapped in fear on the boundary card. Okay, and then we have at the bottom of the deck here, obstacles and challenges. Again, with the number 5 at the top is about change. The number 8 on trapped in fear is about you walking away. Okay, so it's either walking away from the things that were happening already, again, needing to change, needing to transform, saying by way of setting boundaries, and trapped in fear with doing it because it may be something that may involve hurting someone else, or being looked at in a different way. Because when you got to set your boundaries with people and you have to make those changes, it's pretty much seems a little chaotic because you got people who's sitting there and they're just content with how things are going, while on the other hand you're not, which is causing the transformation, and it will cause some chaos. That's why the trapped in fear card I'm feeling right now at this moment is here. All right, so let's put some tarot on it, Virgo, and see what's going on around here. What's going on around here? I mean, I look at this as being great energy because you're making a stand for yourself. Okay, we got the number 34, which brings it to a 7 of Pentacles. Okay, because the toxic card would be the temptation card, which would be a Capricorn. All right, so that's pretty much 7 of Pentacles is saying, hey, I'm looking at what I'm invested in here, okay? And I see that it needs to change, it needs to transform. Whether this is a person, whether this is a place, okay? It could be a job, it could be a relationship. You got to take care of resonates for you, Virgo, okay? Temptation, what is this temptation about? All right, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Yeah, it's about the clarity, the belief. You have temperance and you have the five of wands. The five of wands is reversed. Okay, so it's some temptation here that's rather toxic. However, not as in a way of like it's an extreme, oh my god, oh my, it's not that. I don't feel that energy. It's more like you're tempted by, you're having the clarity on it. Okay, you're having faith in it not being chaotic. It's not something that's can't be it's not something that can't be resolved. It will probably just be this trapped in fear energy, will probably be more of the hurt of someone else. Okay, because then we have the page of wands, however, using intuition when it comes down to an empty victory. Having to make a decision and guard and protect yourself to leave someone out in the cold, to bring instability with yourself is causing the anxiety. It could be due to being successful with communication, how you're communicating with this person about the change that needs to happen. And that's just clearly what it is. All right. Temperance. You're tempted in it not being chaotic with this person. Yeah, it's clearly about a connection here with the Four of Wands. It's clearly about a connection and you're using all the tools necessary to make this decision. Either you or you're dealing with another Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. But this is you making a decision on a particular person. Then we get that Four of Pentacles that I was talking about. Okay. You could be holding on to this person. This person could be holding on to you. However, it's heartbreak here. But after the heartbreak is the sun. So it's heartbreak. It's going to be bothering some because, again, you have to set these boundaries. And these boundaries are going to help you to heal you. It's going to help you be enlightened to it's not so much as being enlightened. It's like it's kind of complicated. Like your energy is kind of like I want to say it but I can't because it's like, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have to tell somebody something here, Virgo, and you have to be firm and you have to stand your ground on it. And it's going to be heartbreaking, but it's going to be relieving at the same time because justice will be served in the situation when it comes down to, again, that Three of Pentacles, that collaboration, in which is going to be an empty victory. And that's the truth. Okay, so either someone has to tell you something and bring some bad news, but it's for the benefit of themselves or to you doing this. The boundaries. What are the boundaries? The boundaries are clearly about, see, the Eight of Pentacles, what it is that you're creating, working on for yourself. This is a self card, okay? It could be about work, again, but it's about you setting boundaries at work, setting boundaries with yourself when it comes down to what it is that you're working on when it comes to you or when it comes to the connection that you're having with someone, how things are going, okay? And this is something that you are actually sitting in the pathway about. Okay, you're sitting there and you're just like, which way do I go? I have everything that I need to go in this one direction, but I may need to take the other direction, making this head over heart decision to bring in an offer that is actually going to illuminate something in someone else or bring enlightenment to someone else, bring an epiphany to someone else. It's like causing a tower to someone else when it comes down to singlehood, when it comes down to relationship, because the Nine of Pentacles is a self-made card. When it comes down to your job, when it comes down to what it is that you're looking towards or for, and this could be what someone is looking at, this tower moment, this abrupt change, this is illumination, this is healing, this is intuition. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, wanting to go to calmer waters and reconcile, or this person wants to do this with you, moving forward to have a new beginning, Wheel of Fortune. But however, the world is reversed. The world is reversed simply because someone here may not want something to end. And that's what the trapped in fear is more about. Setting the boundary to go ahead and work on something when it comes down to yourself. Give me one, this Eight of Pentacles. When it comes down to this conclusion that you have to come see, Ten of Swords. You know what I mean? You're working on an ending. You're looking at how to separate from this particular person, this job. Take how it resonates, okay? And that's the boundary. It's like I'm working on how to cut the ties, okay? Because this is not going to work out. It's not working for me. It's leaving me to have anxiety. It's leaving me to feel some type of way. It's time for me to transform when it comes down to a commitment and having a new beginning and getting balance in that. Okay, you got the Two of Cups energy. I mean, this is beautiful energy, but this is what you're transforming. All right, it's like you have the transformation card. You have the Ace of Water. Okay, so it's like what I'm transforming is this new beginning when it comes down to this Ten of Pentacles, having a commitment, okay, getting balance in the commitment with a partner, okay, and it's a Seven of Air because somebody here was being sneaky and having options. All right, and then you get the 7 again, which would then be the 7 of Fire. So it's like somebody now is being overwhelmed with emotions and they're just like, I have to pull back. So this could have been or could be a third party situation that you're trying to get yourself out of or they're trying to get themselves out of, and focus more on the commitment that was originally at hand. Trapped in fear. Trapped in fear for Virgo. Trapped in fear for Virgo. Okay. And we get the Fool. You're taking the risk, the Emperor. Okay, so this is somebody here who's taking the risk to take control. Okay, take control of the situation. All right, this can also, you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, so this can be, like I said, a third-party situation. All right, it can have been a marriage here, and there's a third party on the outside. You take it how it resonates, you or someone else, but somebody took a risk with someone, okay, or was just trapped in fear because of the risk that they took when it came down to their other partner, being sneaky when it comes to their other partner, because we have the Empress here who's looking at the sadness, the grief, the loss, the 3 cups that are spilled over when it comes down to either you doing this or, again, like I said, it's another Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, because somebody here is trapped in their head. It's a burden when it comes down to having a new beginning. And again, like I said, looking at the cards I added up, there goes that 4 of Cups. Somebody here is really contemplating. Somebody here is really thinking about their home life, okay? And that's what needs to transform. This is what's happening. Someone wants to put an end to a third-party situation. You or someone else. Extremes. Yeah. So when it comes down to the toxicity, when it comes down to the third party, somebody's looking to be very victorious, okay? Victorious in being successful with you. Okay, but it's leaving somebody having anxiety and sleepless nights because somebody has to be left out in the cold, or is or will be. Take it how it resonates. Okay, but somebody's looking to be victorious. Somebody doesn't want to leave here, Virgo. Okay, somebody doesn't want to leave here. Somebody took a risk. It was some options, third party. Somebody here just wants to a clean break. Okay, and it might be rather complicated. And it may just be rather complicated. Obstacles and challenges. We got the Strength. You could be the little Leo. All right. The obstacles and the challenges. Somebody's needing strength here. Okay. To still charge forward with juggling how to strategize when it comes down to a Capricorn or to come down to this toxicity that was going on. And that's the truth. All right. So, I mean, this is pretty much straight to the point here, Virgo. It's pretty much straight to the point here. I mean, it's advice. I'm looking for advice, but this doesn't look like you need any. If you're on the other end where you're the one that do not want to leave, there's a matter of actually sitting with that person and get a clear understanding. Sometimes, I mean, it's just what it is. We can't stop what someone is choosing to do. We just can't. You know, their choice is a freedom of choice. So whatever it is that they are choosing to do, we can't kind of like stop that. Like, they make a decision that they want to leave and they can't do something anymore. I mean, that's clearly what it is. And it's a matter of you or the other person actually going in and starting your own healing process, or however that goes for you to kind of get over or be okay with how things are transpiring in your life, looking more to it as more of a lesson. Okay. And, knowing how to operate the next time you find yourself in that type of situation for Virgo. Yeah. Keep your commitments. And under the deck, it says say no. So what I'm seeing here is that that's clearly what it is. This person, this is you, Virgo, and it's saying to say no, to keep your commitments, and this is the road that you're on. You're looking at it and you're saying, look, I have to set boundaries. I have to cut this off. I have to stop what I'm doing here. And I'm setting boundaries with myself to go move forward in the commitment that I'm actually supposed to keep. So like I said, this is a marriage here. Then this person is just like, listen, I'm married, and yes, I may have took a risk. Yes, we are here in this situation. However, I cannot do this anymore. I need to focus on my marriage. I need to focus on getting the balance in that. Because the running away from it to find balance elsewhere is leaving it more chaotic. It's being more extreme. It's being very challenging. I'm being overwhelmed with a whole lot of emotions, and I'm running myself ragged. So there's a need for me to say no, and I'm making a plan to refine my attention and looking forward. Okay. And looking forward to keeping my commitments. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here, Virgo. This is all I have for you. And I mean, you look like you're doing it. I mean, it looks like that you are doing what needs to be done. You're following your intuition. You're doing what you feel you need to do that's best for you. And I just hope that that other person, or if that happens to be you, that you can look at that and see that this person is making a conscious decision for themselves to better them. And sometimes we're a catalyst to that. And just as much as that person is doing what they got to do for them, learning the lesson and getting the epiphany is also a wake up call for the other person, whether that's you or not. But it's a wake up call for both parties. You're mirroring each other, and we're learning lessons from it. So I want to say it's happening to you, but it's happening for you for a reason. All right. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.